lights went down. When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud.
Walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. Never take on his arm. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Hammered away for 4, good placement. Up in the air. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Very good running between the wickets. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. He didn't get any timing on that one. Angle bowler coming over the wicket. Handsomely played. That's finds the fielder. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Very good running between the wickets. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Played away, fielding. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good shot for a single. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Well to play the spinners. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Very good running between the wickets. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Connected well, but straight. Turned away for a single. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Turned away for a single. What an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Came around quickly to cover the decided to bowl that from round the wicket. That is glorious. Perfect timing and this must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. To stay away from the pads. Squeeze a single there, good running. Looks like he could. Very good running between the wickets. Lucky not to. Connected well, but straight to the. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Very good running between the wickets. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Turned away for a single. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop, saved a certain boundary. Very important to keep wickets in hand because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. Oh, that must be out. Loud appeal, the batsman looks in trouble. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Some good batting form. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good effort by the fielder. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Muscle. A magnificent shot for four. In the air. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Good effort by the fielder. Very well. For the bowler. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's in the air. Good shot for a single. Three runs. You can't put pressure on the opposition like this. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Go. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Turned away for a single. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Good shot for a single. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, he's lost that one. That's huge. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Oh, well bowled. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Turned away for a single. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. struck by the batsman for a maximum. Hasn't timed the ball at all, and the fielder will grab it. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. He must be playing in the batsman's head. High on the bat. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's four more. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound on the bat. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. That was a batsman losing his concentration there. Masterful batting. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Up in the air. Excellent dive. Looks like he enjoys pace on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. He looks in good batting form. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. Shot, beautiful timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. What a peach of a delivery that could have troubled. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the... In the air. Got him, that's a loose. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Batsman losing his concentration there. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Loose shot and the fielder. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Smart bowling, bowling according to the field set. Got him, that's a... It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. Closely and get in line at the ball. Oh, has he got him? The umpire raises the finger, goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of border there.
Right, checking for a no ball. Fair delivery, no problem. Reaching outside. Impact in line. Wickets hitting.
And up goes the finger. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.